Vegetable marrow is what happens when a zucchini grows up and refuses to stay small. Most people meet squash when it is young, tender, and compact. Vegetable marrow exists on the other end of that timeline. It is not rushed. It is not harvested early. It is allowed to grow, expand, and mature fully. Botanically, vegetable marrow belongs to the species Cucurbita pepo, the same species as zucchini, courgette, and some pumpkins. The difference is not genetics. It is timing. Vegetable marrow is simply a squash that was given time. As it grows, its skin thickens, its flesh becomes denser, and its internal structure shifts. Seeds enlarge. Water content redistributes. The flavor becomes more neutral, less grassy, more absorbent. This neutrality is often misunderstood as blandness. In reality, it is capacity. Vegetable marrow does not impose flavor. It receives it. Historically, vegetable marrow played a critical role in food systems that valued storage and volume. In traditional European gardens, especially in Britain, marrow represented summer abundance. When harvested at full size, it could feed families, communities, and animals. The British culinary tradition embraced vegetable marrow not as a delicacy but as a workhorse. Stuffed marrows, marrow jams, pickled marrows, and stewed marrows were common. Nothing flashy, everything practical. The word marrow itself implies nourishment. It suggests filling, sustaining, and substantial. This is not a snack vegetable. It is a meal vegetable. Structurally, vegetable marrow has thick outer flesh and a central cavity filled with mature seeds. The seeds are edible when roasted, but traditionally they are removed to make space for fillings. That cavity is a design feature. Vegetable marrow invites stuffing. Meat, grains, legumes, herbs, and spices find a neutral, supportive vessel. Texture defines vegetable marrow more than taste. Raw, it is firm and watery. Cooked slowly, it softens dramatically while maintaining shape. It absorbs fats, broths, and seasonings with remarkable efficiency. High heat is not its friend. Quick sauté leaves it limp and unremarkable. Slow cooking transforms it. Braising, baking, and stewing unlock its purpose. In soups, vegetable marrow adds body without overpowering. In curries, it absorbs spice while calming intensity. In gratins, it becomes creamy without dairy dominance. Nutritionally, vegetable marrow is modest but meaningful. It is low in calories, low in fat, and high in water content. This makes it hydrating and volumizing in diets. It provides vitamin C, potassium, small amounts of vitamin B6, and dietary fiber. While not nutrient-dense compared to leafy greens, its contribution lies in bulk and digestibility. Vegetable marrow is easy on the stomach. Its fiber is gentle. Its flavor is non-aggressive. This made it ideal for children, elderly individuals, and recovery diets. Agriculturally, vegetable marrow is a lesson in patience. Leaving squash on the vine longer requires space, planning, and confidence. Many modern systems harvest early to maximize turnover. Letting a squash mature means fewer harvests but larger yields per fruit. One marrow can replace several zucchinis. Visually, vegetable marrow is imposing. Long, thick, pale green or striped, often curved. It looks oversized because modern expectations prefer smaller produce. This visual bias caused vegetable marrow to decline in popularity. Consumers associate size with toughness or bitterness. In reality, preparation determines outcome. Peeling is optional. Younger marrows have tender skins. Older ones benefit from peeling. Seed removal is almost always recommended for mature specimens. Once prepared correctly, vegetable marrow becomes a blank canvas. Olive oil, butter, garlic, onion, herbs, spices, tomato, cheese, meat, legumes, all work. Culturally, vegetable marrow represents a slower food mindset. It belongs to kitchens that cook once and eat many times. It aligns with batch cooking, leftovers, and shared meals. In modern food culture obsessed with quick wins and sharp flavors, vegetable marrow feels outdated. But sustainability conversations are bringing it back. It grows easily. It yields heavily. It feeds many. It wastes little. The biggest mistake with vegetable marrow is expecting it to behave like zucchini. It is not tender by default. It must be treated with intention. The second mistake is under-seasoning. Vegetable marrow does not self-flavor. It amplifies what you give it. Handled well, it becomes comforting, filling, and deeply satisfying. Handled poorly, it becomes forgettable. Vegetable marrow teaches a simple lesson. Growth changes purpose. Not everything is meant to be consumed young. Some foods exist to mature, to expand, and to carry others. Vegetable marrow is not exciting. It is dependable, and dependence is underrated.